Good morning, and welcome to the Motivational Devotional, where motivation and spirituality are merged for a daily dose of confident positivity and grounded spirituality. Let me share a few things with you that I hope will help you take on your day. If someone were to ask you if you are prosperous, would your mind automatically go to money? If you are like most of us in our culture, of course it would. You might then base your response on how financially prosperous you are, like how much money you have in the bank, how much you earn annually, what kind of a house or a car or boat you own, things like that. Did you know that money is only a symbol of prosperity, like the way that temperature is a symbol of hot or cold? In other words, money doesn't create prosperity. Prosperity comes from within, and money is one of many ways of measuring it. Claiming your divine inheritance of abundance and prosperity comes first. If you won a big lottery, you wouldn't become a millionaire simply because you have a winning ticket. You would have to take that ticket somewhere and then claim your prize, but you still wouldn't be a millionaire because you wouldn't have received it. And then when the check or electronic deposit arrives, then you would be a millionaire. So, at what point in that process would you consider yourself prosperous? Would you only be prosperous because the money arrived in the bank, or would you consider yourself prosperous as soon as you realized you have a winning ticket? That's an example of how this spiritual principle works. You have to realize that you are 100% prosperous right now, not tomorrow, or next week, or next year, or when you finally get a high-paying job, or finally get your credit rating fixed, or finally whatever. Just like with that ticket, the universe is already bestowing unlimited abundance upon you every second of every day. Let's say you bought a ticket, never checked it, and then wadded it up and threw it away. Every day that you let go by without realizing the truth of the abundance of the universe is flowing your way constantly is the same thing. It's like never checking that lottery ticket. Why are you ignoring the abundance the universe has been sending you since the day you were born? It's not what happens to you, it's what you tell yourself about what happens to you. Thoughts of lack and limitation get in the way and rob us of prosperity before we can even claim it. Incorrect programming, such as being told we don't deserve to be prosperous, or that abundance is selfish, or that we never have enough, to keep us from owning that we are created for abundance. Our cultural input programs us to believe we only have it when we can see it and feel it, and it's in black and white. But that is not the truth. You are listening to a podcast that is real because you can hear it or read it right now. Before it became something you can hear or read, it was a thought. And before it was a thought, it was simply in the flow of divine consciousness. I opened to it, realized it was there for me, let it become my thought flow, wrote it down, recorded it, mixed it, uploaded it, and now you are either listening to it or reading it. Abundance is exactly like that. Don't spend your life wishing your bank balance would change so that you can say you're prosperous. Unlimited abundance is flowing from the universe to you right now all the time, and it's time you check your ticket and realize that you're a winner, and to claim it, you have to make room for it. The key is that we have to give away what we want. If we want to be prosperous at all levels, emotionally, relationally, mentally, spiritually, as well as financially, we must be generous. God, the universe, whatever label you use, abhors a vacuum. Your life is filled with something. Intentionally create that vacuum by giving away the truth that we have unlimited abundance of love, patience, and understanding. That vacuum will be filled with the same because all of creation is conspiring in your favor. Trust that the universe always has your back and always had your back. Malvina Reynolds wrote a song in 1949 called Magic Penny. Part of it goes, "It's just like a magic penny. Hold it tight and you won't have any. Lend it, spend it, and you'll have so many they'll roll all over the floor. For love is something if you give it away. Give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away. You end up having more. Thank you for taking the time to listen today. Please help keep this podcast going by following the Motivational Devotional Facebook page, following @Threefold-Way Radio on Twitter, and sharing the written format of today's message from motivational-devotional.com on your social media. I am deeply grateful for your support, and thank you for letting Motivational Devotional be part of your journey. Peace out. See you tomorrow. Motivational Devotional is a production of Threefold Way Radio, LLC.